What up? What up? What up, guys? It's Blackwing 2040. Welcome back to another hashtag Hangout. It's such an honor to be here with you guys. Just a few things to mention. There was a few communication issues that kind of happened, so I wasn't able to get some hashtag members to show up this evening, but don't fret. I got some couple of friends from THS Hashtaggers, and what THS Hashtaggers is, it is a Facebook group chat that that's associated with that hashtag show where we all just talk about everything geek related. We all whatchamacallit, anything geek related. We just talk about. That's pretty much what it is, and but yeah, I was supposed to have Daryl, Jessica, and Daniel show up today, but there were some communication delays with Joe, so I wasn't able to get that to happen. So sadly, and plus, Kat's not going to be able to join us. But I have two others who I'm very happy enough that they're able to join me on short notice. Larry Newbill and MJ Spud. Right now they'll be here in a few minutes. I just felt like it would be good to start early because I didn't want to waste their time or anything. But thank you. But they'll be here in just a few. And sorry about this. Funny thing is, also I know for those of you who are Common Rider fans, currently right now, and I didn't know that this was going. I wasn't sure if this was going to happen today or not. If you guys go to the channel Pop Culture Renegades, Daryl is actually live right now with two other people. I forgot their names, but right now he is live on Pop Culture Renegades right now where they're talking about Common Rider build. You're welcome to go to that chat room. I mean that chat room live stream. Let me I'll put it in for you guys if you're interested. If not, then you're welcome to stay here. But it's just there's no competition or everything. I wasn't sure if they were still streaming or not because I know they usually like have the the set reminder thing open. But yeah, if you want to join the Kamen Rider conversation at Pop Culture Renegades, this is the link to the stream, and I also recommend that you subscribe to Pop Culture Renegades because think of it as another channel for that hashtag show, but they are a really good channel. They really have a small amount of subscribers. I think they have right now 391 subscribers, if I'm correct, or 390. But I recommend you guys subscribe to Pop Culture Renegades, and because they really do need the support, because YouTube changed their whole format and everything with the old. Oh my gosh, Larry. I had no idea you were here, man.
Yo, what's up?
Oh my gosh, I'm sorry. This whole time I was I had the tab down. I was just speaking into the camera. I had no idea you were here. My gosh, guys, I'd like you all to meet my good friend Larry Newbill. How are you doing, sir?
I'm doing great, even though I just got a major headache after the Patriots victory. I was like, no. but other than that, I'm doing good. I'm just relaxing and good to be on here. So it's all
Yeah,
good.
and thank you so much for being able to join this, even after a short notice, because Kat is like the only person that's able to reach Joe because I'm not on THS Hashtaggers because I don't have a Facebook. So she's like the only person that can reach him, and he's the only one that could reach the others like Daniel, Jessica, and Daryl. But stuff happens. So thank you so much for being here on short notice.
Well, no problem. It's good to be here. So this is my first time. So Hello.
Yeah. So right right now, let's see who we have here in the chat room. Right now, of course, we got Jalen Glover in the chat. Thank you. What's up, Jalen? Thank you so much for being here. Um, is there a way for me to? There isn't a way to call in Jalen because like I prepare these things like really way in advance, and right now I don't know when I'm going to be able to plan the third one because sadly I go back to school next week, so that's the downside.
Uh,
So
yeah, until
hopefully,
spring break, probably. Who knows?
until spring break. So hopefully I'll find a way to make that happen. But um
Uh,
but yeah, But yeah, definitely, Larry. We could definitely talk about that hashtag live stream because that live, oh my gosh, that
that
stream
threw
was
the
such
completely overboard.
it was such a trip. I never expected so many promposal videos to come in so quickly.
Yeah, I did not expect it either. The one that one killed me was Ernie's response
Oh my
to
gosh,
that
oh my
prom.
gosh, Ernie's.
That threw everybody off the loop. I was like, what is going on? Oh gosh, I was like, uh-oh.
No, but the fact that Ernie was asking Kat and Carlos, I was laughing at the editing that he put together. So that was pretty cool. But I'm like, dude, look at all the beer bottles that he's got on in the background. Come on, Ernie, why would you show that? I
I
was
think
like,
he's practicing for me to want the we come up. I was like, I think he's practicing. Got to practice because we already knew that we are going to take over Power Morphicon. So this year's
yeah,
theme,
we are. And
we're taking over.
yes, and speaking of Power Morphicon, what for those who don't know what Power Morphicon is the official Power Rangers convention. They have it every 2 years to celebrate memorious occasions of the Power Rangers franchise. A lot of Ranger actors are going to be there. Hopefully, some Super Sentai actors show up this year. And on Saturday of the convention, August 18th, that Saturday night, that hashtag show is going to be hosting the first ever, and I don't know if they're going to do it again, but well, then again, Joe did say they're not going to be doing it again, but who knows? Things can change. They are going to be having the official Angel Grove prom, and what that is, me and a couple of other fellow hashtaggers, we've asked other members of that hashtag show to be our dates for the prom. Some of us already got our dates. I just got my date like last week. Now the main thing is just to save up the money to buy a ticket, to buy a plane ticket, and then to buy a hotel room to be ready for that weekend in August. So right now the countdown has already started. I got 7 months to prepare, and hopefully
Yep,
I can
7
make it
months.
happen.
Oh, it's possible. Anything is possible. It's just now I'm like, dang, everyone is proposing to their proms. I was like, all right, fine. I'll do mine. I just have to think one, but I don't know who. I don't know.
Cause because a lot of people got axed, and I don't want to say, I don't want to say the name of the person while we're on live because I was gonna suggest someone, but then again, let me not do that because that
Yeah.
would probably someone could be watching this and then give it away. But I'll probably give you some suggestions after like we're done. But yeah, Power Morphicon is gonna be lit. I know we also discussed that we're trying to put money together because we're rooming together. You, me, and your cousin we're gonna be rooming together. And
Yeah.
I'm glad that you actually came with the idea for us to room because I know nothing about going to California and everything. It's a trip. It's straight up. I never like travel like by myself ever. So this
Oh,
might be the first time that I
yeah.
ever did this kind of thing.
Yeah, I know the feeling because my first traveling by myself was the exact Morphicon because I never traveled before, and plus I've never been on the plane, so everything is all dominated. So I conquer
Right.
everything. I'm all good, and now the challenging is I might have to let Spud to join us too, probably. You know, since he's going to be coming in too, all
Yeah.
the way from England. So
So pretty
England.
much, I don't know how the room works, but is it? I should have, that's what I should have done. I should have looked up the roomings and how it's gonna be, because I know you said it's $700 for a room, and you said I need to put together $400 to accommodate all four of us. So
Yeah, combinates off the four of us. Because Joe did told about this like a while back, like far from, I guess, like around September or August, but that was a long time ago. The one everyone, if anyone who wants to room up, everyone should join together and then combine our money just for the hotel price, because it is about what 4 days, maybe 4 days or
yeah.
3 days maybe. That's a lot. But that's a lot of night, especially to come from day zero all the way to day three. So
Yeah. Yeah,
so
because
yeah.
that's what I was planning on, like flying in the day before the event, and then just stay. We could just stay there for that for the duration of the event. Then we'll check out on that night. But yeah, this is why I need to get a job. I literally need. Really? I mean, but then again, I mean, I spoke to my parents about this. Like, we had two options: me to get a job, or there was an alternate option. I'm working on that alternate option right now, and it's a work in progress. And hopefully, I could definitely make it happen and come true.
Yeah. But are we even missing one more?
What do you mean?
Are we missing one more here? Is it just you and me? Because it
Oh
was
yeah, Spud did say he was joining. Oh, okay, right. He's about to join right now, but apparently he's installing the Hangouts into the Hangouts plugin into his computer. So he'll be here in
okay.
a moment.
Oh, okay. If you say, I was thinking that he was taking this time to just getting his uh ice pack for his head, since he put the tail over the keyboard off the chair.
Oh my gosh. When he said that, I'm like, oh my gosh, but like Spud, you alright, bro? I'm like, dude.
Get the man an ice pack pronto. I mean, man, I freaking can't wait for August, man. I cannot wait.
Me
It's
too, me too.
so
Cause
fun.
like, and trust me, I can tell you though, you were right about something. Like after Jessica said yes to my prom post, I'm like, you probably gonna be watching that video all the time now, aren't you?
All
Like,
the time.
yeah. I'm like, yes,
Yeah, to put it
yes, I
on
am.
your save collection up on YouTube, says it's going to be there for a long time. Or unless you just have to download it.
Because the
It's
funny thing is, I didn't think she was gonna say. Well, I wasn't sure what Jessica was gonna say. I just felt like I'll just do it just for the fun of it, because I really do want to go to Power Morphicon this year. So
yeah.
like better get the chance now before it's gone. So I'm like, just do the proposal, put it up, and then like literally as soon as I saw the reaction, I froze of happiness. And I'm like, oh my god, she said yes. I'm like, okay, I gotta get money together. I'm like, oh my gosh, I literally almost went into a panic attack. I was like, oh my gosh, it's actually gonna happen.
Yeah, see, I told you. Welcome to Power Morphicon, where all magic happens at Power Morphicon and anything is possible.
Yeah, yeah, man.
I mean, gosh, see, and now there was all them the proposals. I'm like, God darn it, I have to find. But I think I know one. I think I know one, but I'm not sure yet. But I
All
think I
right.
know. I
Well,
think I know
since we're
one.
talking about everything, Power Rangers related, but are you looking forward to Super Ninja Steel this Saturday?
Oh, but yeah, to just to get everything back up and going again, like our normal routines, just watch Power Rangers, and then after that, we have to wait like a couple of hours or maybe three until West Coast to watch theirs, and we have to wait for the chat. But yeah, yeah, I'm really looking forward to it though. So Well, hopefully they would like keep us on the edge of the seat this time. You know, this is a super, and it's an anniversary season now. So, dang, 25 years is a long time.
I know, right?
25 years.
It's crazy.
25 years. And are you looking forward to the final? What was it? Like final three episodes of Q Ranger?
Oh my gosh, I'm glad you brought that up because this is what I do when I'm. And I don't know why. I think this started for some. I think this started when I was watching. I think either Gal Ranger or Hurricane Ranger. Like as soon as I'm like in the middle of the season, I go on the Ranger wiki just to see what's the next couple of episodes. I want to see like, oh, what's the finale gonna be like? What's it gonna be like? I want to like like what's the final boss is gonna be like? I'm like, I'm pretty much just spoiling it for myself. Like, dang. I'm like, but this happens all the time when it comes to like Sentai, because I've been searching everywhere on like I'm like who are the Q Rangers gonna fight, and like what's the final epic battle gonna be like? Like are all 12 of them gonna do like one big roll call? I'm like I'm looking forward to this. But yeah, I'm straight up I'm looking forward to this finale of Q Ranger. Q Ranger has been awesome. Like
Yeah,
it's like the first Sentai that's currently airing that I'm watching that full through while I'm also watching other Sentai at the moment. So it's awesome. It's been a journey, especially when like back in like mid 2016 when I started watching Super Sentai, it really opened my eyes. Like right after watching Die Ranger, I was like, oh my gosh, I love Super Sentai. This is
yeah.
great. This
Oh
is really
yeah.
good.
Yeah, this is just gosh, I just not ready to see Q Ranger go, you know? I love Q Rangers, man. The Q Rangers is it's like one of my top favorite Super Sentai team. And the show it's just a great, awesome series. It just I don't want to see him go. I got all
Me neither. But because when the show first started, like I'm like, ooh, and when this was back when DJ was still on that hashtag show, and like this is the first space season. I was like, oh wow, this is awesome. I'm like, this is gonna be great.
Hello.
And ladies and gentlemen, the man
Bud.
of the hour is here. We have MJ Spud. Welcome, my friend. How you doing, man?
I'm not too bad yourself.
Happy
Yeah.
MJ Spud Day. You took
Oh
over
yes,
the day.
happy MJ Spud.
Hands
I gotta
down. I
clap it
got
up.
to bow down.
I really do
Got
gotta
that.
clap it up for you. Just like
MJ dominated that whole day. You dominate. Got your prom date. You want your free tickets to
Thank
Power
you.
Morphicon. It's like, how'd you do it? How'd you do it?
yeah, dude, you gotta explain.
Uh,
Please just explain it again, cause I don't know. I don't understand how, but you pulled it off. Just explain, just to us.
Now, so that's probably how I did it. My money is went into. That's like I'm one of these people. Like if I want something, I'll go over it. English, dude, English. Sorry, I'm all over the place. My want something, I genuinely get so my want something, I genuinely get it the best I can. So a lot of money went into this. It was cheaper just to buy a ticket in the first place. So yeah.
Well,
How's
you
your
did put,
by the way?
you did spend you did donate it in the right spot, and look at that, it just rewarded you with a free ticket. So that's the best. That's the best thing that matters right now.
True,
How's
not
your
true.
hip,
That
by the way?
sorry. It's okay. My head's okay. My keyboard's okay too. So thank God for that.
Yeah, I'm like, dude, don't you need an ice pack after that?
I'm cool. I'm clumsy as hell, so I headbutt a lot of things. So I'm cool. I'm cool.
Cool. We were just talking about Q Ranger. Spud, you've been watching Q Ranger, right?
I do not watch Super Sentai. I apologize.
Dang, man, we gotta get you on the Super Sentai train. We gotta get you on there.
God.
But because I'm dyslexic, I find it hard to read the text really fast.
I understand. I definitely understand that.
Yeah.
So I'm literally like watch, pause, read, watch, pause, read, watch, pause, read. And a 20-minute episode turns into a two-hour episode. So I'm like, is there really any point even watching this? So
Yeah, I I definitely understand what you're saying about that, especially watching stuff that's like subbed and everything. I mean, that's one for me. I don't watch subbed anime. I prefer dubbed because I'm fine just watching like Super Sentai with just the subtitles on the bottom. With anime, I'm like I don't understand what they're saying. I'm just gonna be looking. It's anime with animation. I just watch. I don't look because I'm just gonna be looking at the bottom of the screen the whole time instead of just looking what's happening in front of me.
Yeah. Well,
Same.
I could do a
Exactly
little
same.
both. I could do a little both. English subs or English subs on the anime, especially with Dragon Ball Super. So
Yeah.
I could do a little both. So it doesn't affect me at all. I can tell the difference.
Yeah, definitely. But oh my god.
Awesome.
Well, oh yes. So what we were just talking about, Spud, before you got here, what are you mostly looking forward to in Super Ninja Steel?
Probably the anniversary episode, because like they have to make up time for the last one, because Mega Force was so bad.
Yep.
I'm looking forward to see all the Rangers. Looking forward to get the Rangers back together again. Obviously, all the Rangers Joe told us are coming back earlier on last year. Like Chip's coming back apparently from Mystic Force. Looking forward to that. It's been like hopefully GDF. There's something different besides GDF. But I'm just saying because GDF does wind me up quite a bit, to be honest.
And what about you, Larry? What are you mostly looking forward to for Super Ninja Steel?
I'm with Spud. I'm looking forward to the 25th anniversary episode. I'm really looking forward to that one. Hopefully that they can make it up.
Yeah, because oh my gosh, I don't care. I can say it. If I said it once, I'll say it again. I did not like Mega Force or Super Mega Force. Mainly Super Mega Force because I was just playing myself for a fool back then. Because in my mind, I'm watching this. I'm like, oh my gosh, this is awesome. And deep in the back of my head, I'm like, this is not good. This is not a good season at all. Because I immediately saw the flaws in this entire season. Because like just with the whole usage of the Ranger keys and how limited usage that they got, it was just bad. And I don't know why they incorporated the Sentai costumes into the well, not Sentai costumes. They just incorporated the footage from Gokaiger and just like pretty much just slammed it in. And I know they had a little bit of time to work with, but I feel like they should have found some spots to film their own original footage and not take everything from Power Ranger. I mean, from Gokaiger.
Yeah, I agree. I wish you just listen. What confused me the most, as a person who doesn't watch Sentai at all, seeing all these Rangers that hadn't appeared in Power Rangers before, I was so confused.
So was I. I was like, where are these costumes coming from?
Yeah, especially with Flashman and
Changeman was in there. Whatchamacallit?
Bioman.
Yeah, they use. I'm like, wait a minute. I'm like, where are these? Like, who are these suits coming from? And especially in the finale of Super Mega Force, not talking about the legendary battle, the battle where they were fighting Lavera, where everyone gets a Sentai costume except for Troy. Troy gets the Mighty Morphin Red costume. I'm like, this just seems so out of place here.
Bugged me so much, to be honest.
I'm like, Troy's in the Mighty Morphin Red costume while everyone else is in a Sentai costume. I'm like, that doesn't make any sense at all.
And then the plus, I bet you the people back at yeah, I bet you the people who was watching, they was like, what kind of Power Rangers are these? I know the most of us dedicated Super Sentai. It's like, oh, okay, yeah.
Well, we back in 2 sets, guys, again.
That ain't right. Something ain't right. They must have like powers or something. Something ain't right. But
yeah, it was straight up a mess. I guess Spud had to probably step out for a quick sec. He'll be back, guys. But yeah, it was a mess, and I don't know what they were thinking for the legendary battle, just to record a few couple of moments of original footage and just slap the whole thing from the Super Sentai movie and just put it all in there. I'm like, I've seen this all before like a dozen times. I'm like, what did you guys do? Like, what could have you done better? Like, seriously. And
It
to
was
be honest,
that moment.
did you did you like it have Tommy being the one route being the center of everything? Because to me, I didn't like it. I really didn't like it.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm. No. No. I mean, it's only fitting if Jason would have came back, with the original Red Ranger leader and everything,
Yeah,
but well, not everybody would make it in for the anniversary for
yeah,
to
and I
make it
know a
out,
lot of
which
people.
is understandable. It's
Yeah, and there was a lot of controversy with some Rangers who got called back to to do the anniversary episode, and I know it was regarding money problems, and I definitely listening to what they're saying, I can definitely take their side about this, but
Yeah.
yeah, it was the execution was just terrible, just real terrible. And plus, the only reason why I kind of say I enjoyed Super Mega Force to a T was Orion. Orion was like the only person that I could, just enjoy because I love the Six Rangers. Six Rangers to me are like the best members of the team.
Especially he has this background story too, the which I really like, and how he got his arranger key and everything.
Yeah, but looking back at
I like it.
yeah, but and I know this kind of changed my thought about everything because when I was watching Gokaiger and how I saw Guy the Gokai Silver how he got his powers, I'm like, okay, so pretty much he went into a coma, and the people that gave him his powers were the 3 Rangers that got killed off in their seasons. I'm like, what? I'm like, how? That's awesome.
Cool.
And compare that to how we did it. I'm like, couldn't y'all done a little bit better? Like how I'm like, why don't you have Tommy be the one giving the Six Ranger powers since he's like the original Six Ranger and everything? Why couldn't y'all do that instead?
Yo, oh my god, no. Tommy is Tommy. I don't get it. Tommy winds me up so much.
I mean,
because he's
granted he is everywhere. We're not throwing bash to JDF or anything.
No. I think I love JDF, but I think he hangs on to his characters way too much. You get what I mean?
Yeah,
it is what it is. But like I said what I said when I meant Super Mega Force. To me, it's one of the worst seasons of Power Rangers that I ever watched.
I came across rude again. I apologize.
it's all right.
But yeah,
sorry, English. Yeah, sorry.
it's totally cool, man. But
it's
for
all
me,
good.
what I'm mostly looking forward to from Super Ninja Steel, I'm like you said, yeah, most of you guys are looking forward to the anniversary episode. For me,
yes, I go.
I want to know how Sledge is still alive because after I saw that teaser trailer, I'm like,
Sledge.
how? Like, what are you doing here? I'm like, where's Tyler and the other Dino Charge Rangers? Like right now, where are they?
I think it's the beginning.
Speaking of like a Dino Charge thing, I'm working on a theory about Dino Charge at the moment. So just saying.
You're welcome to share. You're welcome to share that theory, man. Or like we all have like our open opinions here.
Like, the new Scott from RPM, the Red Ranger. I reckon Shelby same person but in different universes.
Hot Dogs is in there.
Yeah.
And then
but yeah. That is a good theory. That really is a good theory because
only because like the both their parents are played by the exact same actor. We obviously it's always possible that Shelby has an older brother. So it's like
right.
It's possible that Shelby's dad could be a former military member and just went out at a later date and writing it slowly. Also, got another theory that Boom and Mick is related, because that's kind of obvious. But
yeah. Were you guys pleased with the execution of Super Dino Charge? Because going towards the end, it kind of fell flat. a bit, because
Yeah, I was looking to really funky.
because really, like, I kid you not, when I was watching Dino Charge, I literally felt like I was watching a really good Power Ranger season. Like, I didn't feel like
I
disgraceful
agree.
like how I was with Super Mega Force. I'm like, this season is awesome. I'm like, where have you? I'm like, Chiplin is back. I'm like, this is perfect. And then when we got Dino Supercharge, you had us going up and up and up and up, and then right when it came to the finale, you plummet. I'm like,
I totally agree. I think Dino Charge is the only quote unquote decent Neo Saban era series so far.
yeah. And I
Super
feel
Dino
like
Charge,
the auxiliary rangers, because I know we had, like, going into Dino Supercharge, we had the 6 members of the team plus Kendall, who just became the Purple Ranger. I was thinking, even though this was way before Q Ranger was announced, I was thinking, what if they did, like, a team choosing option, just that way they could keep all 10 members active, because I know the team membership built it up, like, probably like around the middle, where we got the Aqua Ranger. Like, I think we got the Aqua Ranger way before the hiatus even started, if I'm correct. No, wait a minute, I'm wrong. I'm totally wrong.
we got Zord before that, but like, that's about it. I think.
Yeah. Now I just remember. I was thinking, why not do like a roster system just so you can keep all the members active. I did like the Silver Ranger arc with Zenowing. That was really good, actually.
I agree.
But
Silver.
I wish they had all the members, like, active throughout the whole series.
I totally agree.
Yeah.
I totally agree. One thing that bugs me to this day: how the hell does Zenowing get his wings in his costume?
The magical power of the morphing grid, my friend. That's what it is.
And same with Doggy Kruger. Same with Kruger. His nose must hurt so much wearing that helmet.
But he has a little room for his doggy ears.
Yeah, I mean, his helmet has the dog
Well, it's
ears
dog
for
ears,
him
yeah,
for him to breathe and everything. So,
And then I can see it. It's like,
oh man, I guess
mean,
that's the
that
same when
makes
you have
sense.
when you have the prosthetic characters, and you always wonder, like, how do they fit those body parts into the costumes? And, like, the magical power of the morphing grid. That's how it happens.
Anything's possible.
even as a small kid, like since I think I was like 12 when SPD first came out. I was so confused and looking, how the heck, what, why, huh? But Shadow Angel is bass. I'm just.
I like
But,
SPD.
yeah.
SPD was a damn good series.
It really was.
It was.
Yeah, I agree.
It's one of my favorite Disney seasons. One of my favorite.
What is your guys' favorite season of all time?
Time Force, without a doubt. Time Force. People ask me that all the time. I'm like, Time Force. Nothing. Just, I know most people like to say, like, MMPR is like is the best. They look. If I ever meet someone who likes to, I'm sorry, but this is just me. If I ever meet someone who likes to brag about saying, MMPR is like the best season ever made, I'm gonna pull them over, sit them down. I'm being like, look, MMPR is not the best season. Get your head out of the clouds. I don't know what you're thinking. I don't know what you're drinking, but MMPR is not the best season.
Yeah,
right?
You want?
I'm gonna say.
Okay, personally, MMPR for me, all the members, all the characters seem too perfect. If you know what I mean? Like, no human being is this perfect in real life.
Exactly. And I can never watch all of MMPR. I really can't.
Oh gosh, that is a tough decision because I'm in like a three-way. It's Time Force, Lost Galaxy, and In Space.
Nice.
Oh, nice seasons.
Yeah, I haven't make it a three-way tie.
I can't. Good.
Yeah, definitely. So both of you guys are Power Ranger collectors, right? You guys collect. I don't collect the figures or or anything, but I know Spud. Yes, you of all people. Just looking at your, your, it's just like I'm like, man. Because here's the thing with me, I love the toys. The legacy figures, they're beautiful. They're so beautiful. Except we had the big controversy with the Gold Ranger legacy figure, but that's a story told for another day.
Yeah.
But if it was me, like if I started collecting those things, I would not stop. I'm like, I want more and more and more and more and more and more. I'm like, okay, there's moments where I want enough, and there's moments where there's too much.
For me, lucky enough for me, I just collect the Morphers and the Megazords, and that's it.
That's
legacy line. We have legacy line, obviously, because
that's a good point. Cause I wouldn't mind just having just Morphers, because the Morphers are pretty. They're not that hard to lose. They're not hard to lose. I mean, hard. You can't lose them. Like they're easily. You can find them anywhere, especially like if you were looking for a newer cool edition. Of course, you buy the legacy version. If you want like something from like the old seasons, of course you can get them on eBay. But yeah, the Morphers are something I can tell are really worth collecting. And Megazords, that's actually a good point. Megazords for sure, definitely you can have you can just, for me, if it was me, I'll probably just buy all the primary Megazords and just put them all on a shelf.
And for me, I would say the Morphers and the DVDs, because so far I got all the Sabans and Disney DVDs and 3 Super Sentai DVDs.
Oh, I need to get me those Shout Factory DVDs. Shout Factory is doing the Lord's work by releasing all those Sentai DVDs.
This is one reason why America fans are beginning to bug me, because I can't get them over here. Because Region 1, because all the DVDs are only in Region 1 quality, so we won't play any of those DVD players here. So I'm like,
oh, that sucks. That's
I know.
Right? That's bad. That's really bad.
I'm like, plus like most, for example, Power Ranger toys, we're literally like 8 months behind you in Power Ranger toys.
Yeah.
Super Ninja Steel has literally just come out of shops now.
Which I find, well, then again, that's not shocking to me, because you gotta keep selling stuff to to keep the the merchandise going.
But when you have to import legacy stuff from America, it costs a lot of money.
Oh my gosh!
I'm saying a big shout out to DJ, because he sent me the legacy ninja coins. So thank you for that.
Yep. How much was the legacy Power Sword? How much was it? Because I forgot.
Here it was 120 pounds here, so it works out to be $170, I think. But I don't know how much it was there.
Wow, that's bread, all right. Oh, yeah. Jalen just asks, what's a good place to buy Power Rangers cosplay? Funny that you asked that. There's an Instagram. I don't cosplay, and I wish I could, but I don't. But there's a Ranger site that not a site, but there's a Instagram account that I know. I think it's called Ray Seams, and they sell like I think they sell Sentai costumes. They also sell Power Ranger costumes as well. So I think those are like the good places that you could get a Power Ranger costume, or a Super Sentai costume for that matter.
Yeah. I'm planning after Power Morphicon now, probably ordering a Anarchy cosplay.
Dilly.
Oh my gosh!
I heard Dilly.
Oh my gosh!
And it keeps
Larry, I cannot believe you heard that.
Yeah, I got some good ears, just like Doggy Kruger.
Oh my gosh! That
Dilly.
That was my father, okay? Who just came out of the blue, just comes down here just to get some paper, and he just yells "dilly." I'm like, I hope no one heard that. I'm like, oh my gosh! Now that's gonna be saved. I'm like, you know what? There's no way to edit that out. I don't care.
Nope.
I don't care.
Nope, it's all live, baby, all live.
I know. I'm like, you know what?
That's
I'm like,
hilarious.
I'm just gonna let that rock. I'll let it just
This
let
is
that rock.
all
I don't care.
I can't believe your dad said that. Dilly.
I'm like, what did you just say? I'm like, it's from a commercial. I'm like, wait, what? Oh my goodness. I guess we could.
Wow.
Switch the topic of Power Rangers to Super Sentai. Let's talk about something that I know I don't usually talk about this among people, but I know Spud, you don't watch Kamen Rider, but Larry, you watch Kamen Rider as well, right?
Mm-hmm.
What
I've watched Kamen Rider Dragon Knights. That's about it.
Oh, okay.
Okay,
So
that was-
Kamen Rider Dragon,
that
and
was
that's
English.
Dragon
that's
Knight?
yeah, and then, yeah, I recently
That's
just
what I watched.
I watched that like
Wow.
I finished that last year, and then immediately right after Dragon Knight, I started watching Kuga, but it felt a little slow for me, and then I just like stopped like around episode 9, and then I jumped straight to Decade, and even Decade kind of confused me a little bit with its plot and everything. I'm like, what? Like, I understand it was supposed to be like a big 10th anniversary thing of the Heisei era, which was good. But the only thing that was confusing me was like every time that he went into like a new world, um, he was always being called like you're gonna be the one to destroy this world. I'm like, he's not destroying this world. He's saving it. And by the time it gets to the finale, I'm like, wait a minute, like why is all the writers like fighting him? I'm like, it was really confusing to me. And now right now I'm watching Kamen Rider Double. Double is great. Double is really, really great. But Larry, what could you say are like your favorite Kamen Rider season?
Kamen Rider Wizard. Wizard. Wizard.
A lot of people, because I heard a lot of people say they don't like Wizard. A lot of people don't like Wizard. I know I hear a lot of
like
backlash from Ghost. I don't understand why Ghost gets a lot of hate.
but yeah, I like Wizard, even though that was my first actual Kamen Rider that I actually watched. But real, I actually love Gaim.
Yeah, Gaim gets a lot of love, which I'm like, wow. And now pretty much I'm just watching all of the like I would say the second phase of the Heisei Riders all the way through, like Double, O's, Forze, Wizard, Gaim, Drive, Ghost. I'm really looking forward to X8. You know what?
Mm-hmm.
I want to jump to X8 because X8's design looks so good. I never thought I would picture like a video game style like Kamen Rider ever. And of course, this is like the first rider that doesn't really have, like it doesn't have the bug eyes. It just has like, anime eyes and everything. But his design look. I'm like a video
like the
game
bug
style
eyes.
Kamen Rider. This looks awesome.
You got an eye. Yeah, it's like an actual video game.
Yeah, it is.
I must say, I have seen a bit of Conrad, and I loved the transformation sequences and like the costumes themselves. That's all I really watched of it, but it seems really cool.
Yeah, for me, what gets me for Kamen Rider, and this is a good thing. I just love seeing like the different forms and everything, and how they just look so. I know, yes, it's to sell toys and everything, but they look so good and so colorful and everything. I'm like, this is like, wow. I'm like, why haven't I gotten to Kamen Rider sooner?
Gosh, but the one series that I wish they could have brought back is the Metal Heroes.
Oh yes, the Metal Heroes.
Yeah, I like the Metal
I can
Heroes.
say one thing. Though. The one, and this is probably the only Metal Hero that catches my attention because I think Gavin always catches my attention because I'm always seeing Gavin in like Super Sentai stuff. He was in the Gokaiger movie. He had a team up with the Go Busters and the superhero Tyson Z movie. I'm like, Gavin looks pretty cool. So maybe who knows? I may give it a watch because I like Gavin's moveset. Every time he pulls out, and his laser sword is, oh my gosh, his laser sword is so cool.
Yeah, I got the Gavin movie the Type C one. Yeah, I got that one. I might loan you that one.
I
So
never,
you can
I
check
didn't
it out.
back then. I didn't know there was just more than one Gavin. I thought it was just one, which is which was played by Kenji Oba. And then I'm looking at the suit. I'm like, wait a minute, the suit looks totally different from the original. I'm like, since when there were two
Yeah.
Gavins? I'm like, whoa, I'm like, I didn't know there was more than one.
Yeah, you could
I
tell that
feel
by
so.
and
I feel so awkward right now.
Say that again.
I feel so awkward right now. I have no clue what you're talking about.
Well, yeah. This is pretty much the tokusatsu genre. It's a big fan base. It's a very minimal here in America, but it's of course Japan is big for it. And one thing I did say though, if I do one day travel to Japan, I want to go to the Bandai Museum because they have every single Sentai and every single Kamen Rider's statue up in there. I'm like, oh my gosh, I gotta go to that museum. I'm like, I definitely gotta see that.
I swear, hey, if I go up there to that museum, I'm going to turn into Guy. I'm going to be Guy. Okay, Silver. I'm going to turn into Guy. I'm going to be a fanboy.
Oh man, but this is awesome. But I guess we could jump ship to another topic. I know both of you guys are of course comic book fans, like traditional Marvel and DC fans, right? Oh my gosh, I know one thing we can't talk about. Have you guys seen Black Lightning?
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
So much. Oh my god, it was amazing.
Oh my gosh.
It was.
Let's talk about Black Lightning for a second. Oh my gosh. Never have I ever seen such a super dope. I think a pilot that never really grabbed me since The Flash. But that pilot, man, I'm looking forward to it. I really pray this series gets a second season because I know it didn't start back in October with the other shows, but I'm just wondering how many episodes it's gonna get. I know it's gonna get a full season for sure because if you've seen the ratings for that first episode, they went through the roof. So they better get a second season and they better get 23 episodes. And I know most people say it's not gonna get a crossover or anything. I'm like, they say that now, but down the line, they're definitely gonna get a crossover. I just don't know how because they did the same thing with Supergirl as well because they said Supergirl's not in the same universe with Flash or anything. I'm like, come on. I'm like, why are you gonna do that? I'm like, just put it in the same universe. But I mean, yes, you took the show off CBS and then put it onto CW, but at least put it onto the same. Put the shows in the same universe, please. I mean, come on.
Yeah. Which it makes sense now. It makes a lot of sense. It just says to move from Supergirl to the CW with the rest, since it's the part of the DC and the CW Arrowverse, so it makes sense to move her to the CW.
Yeah, questions, but what you got?
Do you think Black Lightning and the new Titan series should be part of the Arrowverse or keep it separate?
Yes, it should. Yes, heck yeah, it definitely should be. Definitely. I mean, they say it's not, but it is. I feel like it is.
For Supergirl, do the first season. If it does well enough, they're going to put it into the CW Arrowverse.
It will be for sure. It's going to be definitely part of the. They say it's not going to be part of the Arrowverse, but it's in there because I know how they like to put a little play on words and everything. But what was your guys' favorite moment from the pilot?
Probably when he goes to save his daughters.
Yeah,
and it's daughter even. It's when you first see him use his powers properly. And sorry, there's a snake in my face. I also love to see when you see the videotape of him before he retired.
Yes, yes, that was a good moment. That was a good moment.
Good. Because you see the actual comic book version of accurate comic book version of his costume. I was like, oh my god, yes.
Yeah. And what about you, Larry?
I actually like the club scene to win. They pissed him off so bad, and he turned out all the lights with his powers to get him all charged up. Man, that was pretty awesome. I was like, it was at that moment that
Quick question.
they knew
Quick question.
they messed up.
Quick question about
They really messed up.
Yes,
But
when Black Lightning was torturing that guy with lightning after saving his daughters, did he kill him?
no, he just dropped him on top of his car. That's all that happened.
Yeah.
That's all that
And
happened.
because I seen a big massive hole in his chest. Like, is he dead? Is he dead?
No, he's not dead.
No.
He's just, his
Uh-uh.
body is just numb. This is some things like when you get electrocuted, you don't really like, die. You just, your body feels like just numb. But
Yeah,
but
I've been
there's a
shocked a
point.
few times,
But yeah, there are points where electrocution can kill you. Like it just depends on how strong like the voltage and the watts are.
yeah, I got it.
But I guess Black Lightning just used like a small amount, so he didn't really
Mhm.
kill him. But
Yeah, I know what you mean.
But shoot, boy,
I just can't wait for his actual origins to come out.
yeah. But
I think for
I
me,
like when you find out how he actually got his powers.
yeah, I think for me was yes, the motel scene was one of my favorite moments. But the one scene that really just made me like, oh my gosh, was the moment where the members of the gang actually came into the school and took the girls.
Oh yeah.
I'm like these guys just roll up into the school and just walk into the classroom, hold her at gunpoint, and they just take her out the room. I'm like, whoa.
I must say,
I'm like,
I feel so sorry for the guy who got shot because both the girls kicked his ass.
oh
I
yeah,
felt
they did.
so
Oh yeah,
bad.
they did. They really did.
It's like his first thing got kicked straight in the nuts for the girl. I laughed so hard. Then he even flipped him over. And then afterwards, Black Lightning kicked his ass completely. So he got his ass by 3 people in a space of like 40 minutes. It was
But yeah,
glorious.
it was. Oh my gosh.
Guys,
And I could say one thing. All right, what are your guys' opinions on the suit? Because I love when I saw the OG suit in the show, I'm like, why couldn't they stick with this? Because this is way better than the armored kind of suit. And I feel like he doesn't really have that much. I feel like he doesn't really have that much mobility with it. It looks cool and all, but you can only move but so much in that when you're wearing that suit.
yeah.
I agree.
It's
I think like I think because he was 8, I think he's an older superhero, needs something to like, keep his body intact a bit more. It could be something that I'm not quite sure. Because he's obviously in his like late 40s, going to 50s now. So, like, I don't quite know.
That's true. It's true. Yeah,
But yeah.
right.
Do you guys watch any of the other CW shows? Because for me, I only watch
I watch all of them.
Yeah, I only watch I only watch Flash, Supergirl, and of course right now Black Lightning. I stopped watching Legends because season 3 wasn't doing it for me. I'm like, this is getting boring so much. I'm like, I can't do this anymore.
Supergirl, definitely the Flash and Black Lightning. Arrow, I kind of lost that since season 3.
Oh my gosh, that show took a big dip in season. I didn't watch Arrow, but I only watched the crossover episodes, and I immediately saw like this is not a good season, especially season 4. Season 4 was like, oh my gosh,
season 5 was amazing. Not back to OG. Basically, felt like OG wasn't as good as season 1 and season 2, but season 5 was so good on Arrow. It was unreal. Especially because the last 2 seasons were just didn't happen at all. Just didn't happen. This is so bad. But season 5 is really good. You should go back and check it out. It's really good. I highly enjoyed that season.
Yeah, definitely. I think for me, my favorite season of The Flash, it'll probably have to be season. I can't choose between season 1 and 2 because both of those seasons were so great.
But they were good.
3, season 1's best. The same. Red Flash is oh my god. Kind of obvious, but oh my god.
And I think But yeah, I think though with season 3, it really kind of felt iffy for me because I think because we got so we didn't want to. I did not want to see another evil speedster like again. Unlike you did Reverse Flash perfectly well. That was awesome. Then you brought in Zoom. That was excellent. And then you bring in another evil speedster. I'm like, okay, that's enough. Like,
Is
just
it me?
stop.
But did you feel the same thing as I did? Sabotage true identity was kind of obvious.
I'm not. I didn't find that. I didn't find that obvious. I don't know how, but I'm like, wait a minute. I'm like, it's someone that they have to know that knows them pretty well. I'm like, it was Barry. I'm like, oh snaps.
Yeah. My train of thought was like, oh, reverse flash is from the past, Zoom's from the future, from the present. Well, Sabotage's going to be from the future somehow. Oh, it's Barry. That's my brainstorm of it, but it's quite a simple brainstorm, but it still works for me.
What did you guys think of the crossover Crisis on Earth X?
Oh my god,
that was really good. It was really good.
I'm just saying. What's the face? Superman's sister and Sarah hooking up. Oh my god, yes.
Yeah, it was definitely one of the best crossovers. I would say that crossover is way better than Invasion. Yeah, Invasion was. Oh my gosh! Here's the thing though, the crossover for Invasion, it didn't start until like the end of Supergirl. I'm like, wait a minute.
Yeah,
I'm like, what just happened?
So much.
That was pretty funny though.
I didn't really find it funny. I felt it was sad. I'm like, you said it's gonna be a 4-episode crossover. I'm like, why you start the crossover at the end of Supergirl and not at the beginning?
That bugged me so much.
And then having the whole superhero thing, have all the heroes fighting the aliens. I'm like, this is just stop trying to make this on some kind of Avengers level. Just stop it. Just stop. Because I know that's exactly what they were trying to pull off.
Quick question for you guys: Marvel, DC?
I love both equal. I mean, I love DC a lot more because I just love their characters and their stories. Even though Spider-Man's like my favorite superhero of all time, but I love both. I love them both.
My tattoos kind of gave it away. DC all the way. In my opinion, Marvel did better films, but DC for me just better TV shows, comics, and animated films.
Yes, definitely with the animated films for sure. But
I like them both. just
one
because.
One thing I can say about Marvel. One thing I can say about Marvel is I just don't like how their cartoons are doing because their cartoons they used to be good, and then right after Avengers: Earth's Mightiest Heroes got canceled, and then they brought it back with Avengers Assemble. Granted, I did watch Avengers Assemble. The first season was okay. Second season was man. The third season, I got sick and tired. I just got tired of seeing the whole design of everything looking like the MCU. I'm like, this is pretty much a kiddie version of the MCU. Well, then again, the MCU is kind of family oriented, but the cartoons are more like kiddie MCU stuff.
My phone is gonna die. I hate myself. In my opinion, the MCU is it's a bit kiddie. There's a lot of dark undertones in it, especially. One thing I love about Iron Man's transformation, he's literally alcoholic in the beginning. Alcoholic, has womanizer, and became a hero, and then suffered from post-traumatic stress like an actual human would after basically seeing himself die, and seeing all his friends die. The seeing Tony Stark's evolution for film, I think it's a good evolution, personally.
Right.
Who do you think is going to die in Infinity War?
I really don't know. I really don't know who.
I reckon Cap or Iron Man. I reckon.
I don't want to say. I got so attached to these actors playing these characters, and they play them so well. Like I can't. And if they do plan on if recasting, you can't pick another person who can play Tony Stark so well than Robert Downey Jr. I'm like, this guy is Iron Man. Like. The full live embodiment of Tony Stark. I'm like, this guy is awesome. Like, there's no one else I can picture playing Iron Man. No one.
Nah.
Same here. To be honest, Robert Downey Jr. is my dude.
And yeah, even though he's like in his early 50s, I'm like, this guy's in his early 50s and he's still playing a superhero. I'm like, oh my gosh, these people are getting old.
He doesn't even look his age. It's annoying. He's too good looking.
Hey, nothing wrong with that. It's just a number. As long as he enjoys playing Tony Stark, because everybody knows he's Tony Stark. Just like
what was it?
Oh, what's his name? What's Wolverine?
Hugh Jackman.
Yeah, Hugh Jackman. Yeah, he's Wolverine. I don't care what anyone says. He's Wolverine.
Yep.
Just because he retires, he's Logan Wolverine.
Yep.
It made me laugh. When he first got cast, everyone hated him when he first got cast. It makes me laugh so hard. But everyone's now like, "Oh my god, he's the best Wolverine ever." It made me laugh because people say,
I'm like, you realize he's the only live action Wolverine that we got, so you got nobody to compare him to. So like,
yes. Question: who do you think it should play Wolverine in the MCU?
I don't know. I really don't know. I can't think of any. I really can't think of any actor that has like the Wolverine kind of physique or persona. Like I can't really.
I can't.
My personal pick, if it wasn't for Venom, probably Tom Hardy, because he's an awesome actor. If he just about fit the role, in my personal preference. But
I think Tom. Yeah, I think probably Tom. Yeah, because Tom Hardy does. I think he does a lot of roles that kind of require like a moody kind of attitude and seriousness to him. But yeah, I think I could definitely see Tom Hardy kind of playing Venom. I mean, not Venom, Wolverine. There we go.
Have you seen a film called Bronson?
No, I haven't actually. No.
Oh, basically, Tom Hardy plays the role. He basically is about the UK's most notorious criminal, most violent criminal in the world. But he plays that he's terrifying in that role. But if you watch that film, is it 18 by the way? It's lots of swearing and stuff, but it's a very good film. Check it out.
Interesting.
Even though he says a diverse character. He was in the film called Legends about the trait. I'm starting hell. I apologize.
No, it's cool. It's totally cool.
He plays He plays twins. Called the Cray twins. There used to be notorious gangsters in London. Basically, he plays the same role. But he plays twins. That one of just watch the film Legends. You'll understand where I'm coming from. Very diverse actor. But okay, you're making.
Well, interesting. I think I probably heard. I don't know. Probably because Legends is probably one of my favorite words to hear. But I'm like, oh, wait a minute. I think I've heard of that. I think I've heard of that, but probably not. But I'll give it a look up and see what it is. But I know we've been going on for an hour now, and of course I don't want to hold you guys too much of your time. And I know I know Spud for you is probably late in your area really late in the UK right now. But
nearly 1 a.m. here.
But you guys have any closing thoughts or anything before we just end out? I
just hope Ninja Steel is good. And all promises people give us for this season is going to be good. Also, as a whole, splitting season up is fucking already. Please make it 140 episode season.
Yes, definitely.
Just hope that the anniversary special was good. And Larry, how about you?
I'm hoping for the anniversary special to be good and good. Pilot episode of Black Lady. It will be, which is Tuesday Flash. I would say I'm glad that I met new people like you guys, and hopefully we'll do these more often. And I'm really looking forward to
nearly as cheesy as me.
Yeah,
So
yeah. For
I'm
me,
just hoping. I'm just hoping I can go. God, I'm just hoping I can go. So far, I found tickets and a hotel for $1,600. So
wow, wow.
you know what? Join us. That we could have a fourth room. That we could do
Yeah,
this. And he might
yeah. If we,
charge a little
yeah,
extra. Yeah,
it won't be a
Spud.
problem. Yeah, if all like
You could join us.
four of us try to room together, it would definitely would not be a problem. Cause
Nah,
we got to make this happen some way somehow. Cause you know how it is. California money over there, it's pricey, real
expensive.
pricey.
Expensive.
For me,
Especially
closing thoughts for me, I can say I'm looking forward to Super Ninja Steel. I really pray that it's gonna be good, cause like, oh my gosh, I really pray it's gonna be good, and we get a good seat, like a good anniversary episode, so that it could be like give us something that the fans really want, and yeah, I'm looking forward to Power Morphicon. I'm just trying, trying to get this money together. Pray that I do, because I do not want to miss out on that Angel Grove prom. That's like the most thing I'm hyped
they're
out.
not this.
I swear,
Do you have 7 months, brother? 7
I know.
months.
I got 7 months and counting. I'm like, oh my gosh, I gotta get this together now. Like, but yeah, I really pray that I'm gonna be able to go. Just like I just I'm just giving it all to God right now, but I pray that I'll be able to go. But of course, guys, thank you so much for your time for being here. I know Spud just told me that his phone just died, so we kind of lost him a little bit. But Larry, thank you so much for being here, especially on short notice. Because I really was thinking about probably pushing this to Tuesday, so I could probably do this with Kat and everything. But she was busy. So, but thank you so much for being here, and to all those in the chat, shout out to Jalen. I know some people came in and out. I know my buddy Tevia was here for a little bit, and then he probably skipped out. But thank you guys so much for being here. As always, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. In the description below is a link to that hashtag show. I'll put the link up for Pop Culture Renegade so you guys can subscribe to them as well, because they definitely need the subscriber count to go up more. So
He love
yeah,
too.
yeah. But yeah, thank you guys so much. Thank you guys so much for being here. Thank you so much for watching. As always, like, comment, subscribe. I'm Vengeance. I am Darkness. I am Blackwing. Stay golden.